A 13-year-old cheerleader.
No sign of what happened to her.
Broad daylight.
No sign that she was going anywhere.
Hailey Dunn left home to walk over to a friend's house for a sleepover.
She's never seen again.
I want her to know that I have to have her back. Her dad has to have her back. We all need her back.
Have you seen 13-year-old cheerleader Hailey Dunn?
My boyfriend, he came home from work. He seen Hailey. Hailey was there.
She leaves her home to walk over to a friend's house where she was supposed to have a sleepover.
4 to 5 blocks.
She didn't take anything with her when she left her house.
Hailey never made it over there. She never spent the night.
Take a look at 13-year-old Hailey Dunn. Absolutely precious.
Just how does a popular, smart student simply vanish?
We are taking your calls very quickly. I want to go to Dr. Robert Kaufman, Doctor of Internal Medicine, Atlanta. Dr. Kaufman, if there had been a cleanup of a crime scene, whether it's in a hotel, whether it's in a car, a vehicle, a home, what would you expect to find, Dr. Kaufman, as far as DNA or forensic evidence goes?
Well, the cleanup, like we do in our office, if we have a blood spill or something like that, you use ammonia-based products to clean that up. And that's not the typical products so that you use in normal cleaning of a hotel. So that's the first thing you've noticed. But even at the best cleaner, there always seems to leave some spots or some specks or something that can be tested for DNA.
To Dr. Leslie Austin, psychotherapist out of New York. Dr. Austin, it says a lot to me that this mother has been saying from the get-go, please polygraph me. The boyfriend, her live-in, whether we agree with that or not, he has agreed to take a polygraph first thing in the morning.
These people seem very credible to me, and also this seems like a really good little girl who may have just had a heartbeat of bad judgment or met somebody somewhere. I don't think it sounds like she planned anything and she wasn't trying to get away with anything. I think she just came randomly into some circumstance and it was a bad moment.
I want to go back out to the lines. Rosemary, Ohio. Hi, Rosemary.
Hi, how are you? And
I'm good, dear.
bless you.
Thank you. What's your question, dear?
You know, I agree with this young lady that just was on the air a moment ago. What about the internet predators? She's a cheerleader, popular, blogger, and, you know, maybe she met someone online.
You know, let's
and
talk
they
about
enticed
that.
her to the hotel.
What about Billy Dunn? This is Hailey's mother. You know, your daughter is beautiful. What kind of cheerleader was she?
Just one of the middle school cheerleaders for this year.
Her cheerleading was basically at the school and at other middle schools, right?
Right.
And police
they just stayed in town.
So police have taken your 2 disposable cell phones. They have also taken, you have a computer at home?
No.
So have they looked at her Facebook account?
They say they are looking into her Facebook. She did have a Facebook account.
Now, when you say that they didn't know, the friend didn't know that she was coming for a sleepover, are you talking about Mary Beth and her mother or just the mother?
Just Mary Beth.
Okay.
She's the only one I've asked.
Did your daughter have a boyfriend?
She had a boyfriend that I didn't know about 3 weeks ago for a short time.
How old was he?
He was 13 also.
Okay, I want to go back to Clint Dunn. This is Hailey's father who has lived for some time across the street in an effort to be close to his family. That day, do you have a 16-year-old son, Clint?
Yes, ma'am.
Where was he the day that Hailey goes missing? Was he at home?
Yeah, he spent the night at his friend's house.
He was home later.
Came home later that day.
And is his name Davis? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. When Davis called you or came over to ask about Hailey, what exactly did he say?
He just asked me if I'd seen her, that she was supposed to come over to my house, and then she was supposed to go to Mary Beth's, and that everybody was starting to get worried about her, and that's when we started getting all of the police and started realizing that she was missing.
Do you know, Mr. Dunn, why police first called her a runaway?
I don't know. We stressed to the police that she wouldn't run away. That she's never said those words in her life. And
You know, I got to tell you, Mr. Dunn, I don't want to stir the pot here, but that was a critical error to call this a runaway. They lost a lot of time finding her. Okay, everybody, tip line 325-728-5294. Very quickly.